Hey everybody, VentureFox here, welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now since I last made a video there have been 3 more generation ships discovered. Today I visited all 3 in a row, which was a trip of about 350 light years and about 2 hours. I'm going to go in order of how I found them, which is first HYPERION, then THETIS, then the Odysseus. Now I'm not going to narrate the rest of this, the ships basically look the same as the others. So I'm just going to go straight into the audio logs, switch between them, and I'll have text on screen describing what you're seeing and how to get to each of them. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, please click like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more Elite Dangerous in another video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Our voyage continues apace. All systems fully operational. We had some issues with the hydroponics units, but maintenance has managed to solve that problem. The only other thing to report is the religious fervor that seems to be gripping some sections of crew and passengers. Apparently, there's this boy. I think he's around 10 or something. And people are heralding him as the second coming. There's a rumor he can perform miracles, but it's obviously only a story. Commander Jefferson wasn't too impressed when he heard, but I managed to calm him down. Told him it was good for people to have something to believe in, especially on a voyage like this one. The situation is becoming critical. Support for the child, they're just calling him Zachariah, has developed into some sort of mass hysteria. They're hailing him as a kind of messiah. Over half the ship's population now thinks this boy is going to deliver them to the promised land. Jefferson has tried talking to his acolytes, but they no longer recognize the commander as the main authority figure on the ship. It wouldn't be so bad, but there are whispers of weird ceremonies, and people have started to go missing. I don't know what Jefferson's next move is, but he needs to do it quick if we're going to regain order. We have an emergency situation. Commander Jefferson is... He's dead. They killed him. An offering, they called it. He went with a security team to break up one of their gatherings and take Zachariah into custody when they just turned on him. The kid refused to go and ordered the security team to throw Jefferson out of the airlock. I can't believe they did it. It's like he has some kind of power. I've never seen anything like it. There's only me and a few others who don't follow him now, but it's safer if we just go along with these religious fanatics until they find their promised land and I can ditch them. I don't want to be the next one getting vented. I don't have much time. He's gonna kill everyone, and I have to stop him. Turns out, Zachariah's promised land isn't a fertile planet. It's the cold vacuum of space. He intends to open up every airlock on the ship and vent all the corridors and containment units. He just proclaimed it to the entire ship in that little voice of his. Everyone seems to be going along with it, thinking it'll take them to a higher plane or some garbage. Am I the only one here still sane? Because it sure feels like it. I have to stop him. I got a loaded carbine, and I'm not going to let anyone get in my way. I just hope I'm in time.
Automated systems message. System report. Life support. Countermand requested at 0943. Manual override granted on all airlocks. Forward ship purge initiated at 0952. Purge complete. Purge complete. Purge complete. Purge complete.
Still all quiet out here in the black. Just had our very first 9th gen child born on ship. That takes the current population to 17,401. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. Apart from reports from some residents at the northern end of C deck. They've heard some kind of strange whispering sound coming from their apartment comms unit. I'm sure it's nothing, but I've dispatched a member of tech to investigate. We have an emergency situation on board. Some kind of epidemic. It's driving people insane. I've managed to source it to a digital signal that keeps broadcasting within the comms array. It started on C deck, but now the entire population of deck C to F have been massacred. They just went crazy and started killing each other. I've isolated the signal, so it's stopped for now. Just trying to identify the source. It should be easy enough to delete the beacon if I can find the right frequency. I want to know what the message says, but I'm just too scared to listen. I've done it. I've managed to decrypt the signal and identify the source. But it's even more confusing than I thought. The signal originates from an uninhabited planet we passed 15 light years ago. Who sent it and how it managed to infect the comms array, I have no idea. That's the good news. The bad news is... I heard the message. I was trying to run it through the translator and... I forgot the speaker was on. It's the same message relayed again and again and again. It's more a whisper than anything else. It says, kill them all. Blood. Blood everywhere. It's spread on the walls. People have started writing words in it, but it's a script I can't identify. I'm alone now on the comms deck. Pearson was the last one with me, but I had to stab him in the throat to stop him. Stop him. I can't remember what I had to stop him doing, but he's dead now. I can hear people out there. Some of them are still walking around. Some of them are barely breathing. I have to find them. I have to silence them. I have to...
I will have order in the house. It is decided then. The mission is changed. We, the elected council of the Odysseus, decree that all members of the crew remain on board, and all resources for the ill-conceived planetary colonization mission are to be reallocated to enable the Odysseus to sustain us. Order! Order! Any and all attempts to leave the ship, question the Council, or otherwise reinstate the previous mission parameters is to be considered a capital offense. For the greater good.
Why would we leave the safety of our ship for the unknown of an alien world? We have everything we need here. No one goes without. We have sustainable food, water, medical supplies, and power sources for all on board. This is our Eden, not some dust ball hurtling through the vacuum of space. It makes no sense to leave. Besides, we have no idea what we would find on these worlds. If we'd survive, if we'd be able to find food or water, there could be anything out there. The ship's council makes the law, and they were right all those years ago. That's why we elected them after all. The Odysseus is our home, and this is where we stay. For the greater good.
It's been years since we've dealt with something like this, and to be honest, I'm not sure we can cope anymore. Sickness has taken hold. We detected it too late. By the time we knew what it was, half the ship was infected. Rings A and C are no-go areas, even for medical staff. Council orders. So many areas are quarantined off now. We're cut off from some of the ship's key systems. We should have been better prepared. It's not the first outbreak we've had. Back in my dad's day, an epidemic flooded the ship after a meteor storm. There were riots and people getting sick, but we got through it. We rebuilt the farms, people got medicine and recovered. This is different. The Council has initiated martial law. The ship's under curfew, and anyone found to be infected is locked up in the quarantine zones. They say it's for the greater good. I don't know anymore. I can't think straight. If the sickness killing us all wasn't bad enough, the Council just gave the order. Someone flicked a switch and they vented it all. Ring A, C, the med bays, the holding bays, all of it. Anywhere there was a sign of infection, hundreds of people sucked out into space. Hundreds more suffocated with no air. For the greater good. We were raised to believe that the will of the Council is absolute. They govern, they rule for all of us. But this? There's talk of a movement to remove the Council. They want to get off the ship to leave at the next habitable world. After all these years, none of us have any memory of anything but the Odysseus. It's a dream. We wouldn't know what to do if we got planetside. I'm 5th generation. All I know is the ship, Council, the laws. And I know that going down to an unknown planet would likely be the death of us all. Besides, it will never happen. The Council won't allow it. There is only one way off this ship.
They thought they had eradicated it. We all thought they had. We fought for the greater good. We existed here for the greater good. We mourned the lost ones for the greater good. Council made peace for the greater good. We exist. We remember. We mourn. All for the greater good. 20 years we have existed. But you can't kill this. It hides. It retreats and mutates and comes at you again. The same, but different. Stronger, more deadly. Now there is nothing left. No people, no council, no laws. Only the sickness. I record this as a warning. Do not board this ship. It is dead. Mourn those lost and remember, but do not set foot on board this ship. For the greater good, greater good, greater good, greater good.